Hey there. Let's just take a moment. If you've been rushing, feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world, this is the space for you to just stop. Let's find a little bit of quiet together.
And look, if that hits home for you, if your heart feels heavy today, then this is especially for you. I don't have any quick fixes, but I can offer you a quiet space to just breathe. You've done enough.
You know, I remember this one windy afternoon. I was standing on a bridge I'd crossed 1,000 times, just staring down at the water. And to anyone driving by, I probably looked completely normal. But inside, gosh, there was just this enormous, empty feeling, a void that felt like nothing could ever fill it.
Does that sound at all familiar? You know, you go through all the motions, you smile at work, you tell everyone you're fine, but you can feel it, can't you? That wall you've built up so high, you can feel the cracks starting to show. You know that it might only take one more little thing for it all to just come tumbling down.
So I really want you to hear this. You have been so strong for such a long time, and it is absolutely exhausting. It is okay to be tired. You don't have to hold everything together. Not right now. Right here, for just these next few minutes, you can let it go.
So let's talk about this. When we feel that deep ache inside, what's our first instinct? So often, it's just to run, isn't it?
We're spared of the quiet. We're terrified of what might come up if we actually stop moving. And so we pack every single moment with noise, with work, with anything to distract ourselves.
And this is exactly how we do it. We throw ourselves into work, we scroll on our phones until our eyes burn, we find the loudest places with the most people. We think if we just run fast enough, we can leave the pain behind. But it doesn't work that way. The shadow just follows us. Those wounds, they don't heal, they just get buried deeper, waiting for a quiet moment to burst back out.
We've all heard this one, right? It's probably one of the biggest myths we tell ourselves, that if we just keep going, keep achieving, time will somehow magically patch us up. But healing can't happen when we're running away from the very thing that needs to be healed.
So here's the real turning point. The breakthrough doesn't come from doing more. It comes from finding the courage to do a whole lot less, to simply stop.
Let's go back to that bridge for a second. In that moment of just total emptiness, something in me finally just paused. And in that tiny little pause, a different choice appeared. I decided to turn around. And that simple act of stopping, of just turning back, that was the most powerful thing I could have possibly done.
And what this really shows us is something pretty amazing. You know how your body just knows how to heal a cut? Well, your mind has that same incredible natural ability to mend itself. But, and this is the key, that healing process only really kicks in when we stop fighting it, when we stop running and just gently turn towards what hurts. This isn't about trying to erase the pain. It's about learning how to come home to yourself. So, okay, how do we actually do that? How do we take this idea and make it real?
Instead of pushing our feelings away, we're going to practice coming back to them. And I want to share 3 really simple rituals you can start, maybe even today.
See? Nothing complicated here. These are just small, simple acts of kindness for yourself. We've got mindful walking, a tea ritual, and maybe the bravest of all, giving yourself permission to just be vulnerable.
All right, first up, mindful walking. The next time your head is spinning, just step away. If you can, go outside, maybe even take your shoes off and just feel the ground. As you lift your foot, really know that you're lifting it. As you put it down, know that you are touching the earth. It's not about where you're going. The only point is to bring your mind out of the chaos and back to your own 2 feet, right here, right now.
Second, a tea ritual. You can turn this tiny, everyday thing into a little ceremony of peace. Just listen to the kettle, smell the tea as it steeps, hold the warm mug in your hands. And for that one moment while you take a sip, you don't have a job title, you don't have a to-do list. You're just a person, sitting peacefully.
And now for the third one, and yeah, this one can be the hardest. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. You know, real self-love isn't about buying a new outfit. It's about when you feel sad, you actually let yourself be sad, fully and completely. No judging yourself for it, no trying to push it away. You just let that feeling be there.
And you can literally say these words to yourself, maybe even out loud. It's okay, I'm here now. You don't have to be strong anymore. Just feel what you feel. I'm not going anywhere.
I want to be really clear, this is not a one-and-done kind of thing. It's a journey. It's a practice of returning to yourself again and again.
You're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. The stormy weather will come back,
That's just part of being human. But the difference is, now you know you have an anchor. You always have a safe harbor you can come back to. The feeling of your own breath and the solidness of the ground beneath your feet.
So, right now, wherever you are, can you just take one deep breath with me? Breathe in. And let it all go. Things might not feel okay at this very second, but in time, with a little gentleness, they will be.
Thank you for being so brave. I see you. You really, truly deserve to feel a sense of peace. And hey, if any of this resonated with you, maybe leave a little comment below. Think of it as leaving an invisible hug for the next person who comes along feeling this way. And if you'd like to continue this journey, feel free to subscribe.
So I'll leave you with just one question. Not for the rest of your life, not even for the rest of the week. Just for today. Will you give yourself permission to take one small, intentional moment to just pause?